Hey, you guys. I hope everyone is well. I'm back for day number two of the second round of the 30-day live Facebook challenge. Today, we are talking a little bit about our work environment, some daily routines and habits, and some of our organization skills. And so I'm going to jump into a couple of them. Right now, I'm streaming from my computer because I tried to get my Facebook portal working. I don't know if you guys remember that. It's this cool little device that I have that has a great little camera in it that can kind of follow you around. I was going to try to go live from that today and show you my office space a little bit better from there. However, when I tried to log into it Facebook did not recognize it as a browser that I've used recently, and that set all of my accounts into kind of like lockdown mode. So right now I'm trying to dig myself out of the Facebook kind of jail. So I guess if I was more organized and I had all of my systems and procedures up and running at all times, I wouldn't have gone through that setback this morning. Because, yeah, I've definitely spent about a half hour, maybe even an hour, trying to get Facebook to let me log back in. So I'm still working to get it on my phone. My portal's right there. I'm a little too worried before trying to log back in there. But let's get back to some of the topics of today. It's kind of just showing you your office space. Today I am working from home. I'm working for the office, the little desk that I have set up in my long hallway. A lot lately, I've been working from my kitchen table by the window. And the reason I've been doing that lately is because spring is on the way, and I've definitely been getting a little bit of, spring fever where I want to be out there on that beautiful. Oh, okay. Thank you, Andrew. At least you're making me feel better. It wasn't maybe just me because I'm still digging out of all this this chaos. My phone's locked up and whatever, you get it. It's not sending me the text messages like it says it's supposed to, and then it's not sending me the emails. But anyhow, um, I've been okay. Thank you. You're feeling making me feel much better. That it wasn't just me losing my mind. I was like, man, this Facebook, it's like Fort Knox, man. um, but yeah, so today, right now, I'm working from my office space that I've got set up in my hall. I've got a desk right here. Got my happy lamp right there that gives me some vitamin D. So when I'm not by the window, I've got that happy lamp to kind of give me some, fake sunlight. I've got one of my bookcases over here that has a lot of my real estate books and my other books that I've collected over the years. And then I recently set up like another little area that I put like a lot of my marketing materials and stuff at. So a lot of you guys know that EXP is a cloud-based brokerage, so we can work from wherever. There are some people that invest in offices and put out upfront money to get an office going. So there's some places that people meet in Michigan and across the nation and the world like that. Typically, I work from home. Um, Kind of guess I'm going around and around on that point, but whether I'm here at this desk, I'm over by my window, or maybe sometimes even on my couch. Those are some of the places that when I'm at home that I work from. A lot of times, though, I do love to work from my car because you get it, real estate is on the go. So I'm waiting to get my Mustang back. It's in the collision shop. They've had it for about 2 weeks right now. So I was really wishing I had it yesterday. So if I don't have my Mustang, I'm in my Fusion, and then I'm out in the field. So I'm at listing appointments. I'm at buyer appointments where you're either meeting for coffee at like a coffee shop to go through a buyer's consultation, or you're showing them different homes and doing open houses. So those are other places that I work. Going back to some of the daily habits and routines, some things that I really like to do is what I do in the morning is coffee's always a must for me. So I get up, I get my coffee going. Lately, I've been doing a quick reel on Instagram with a Bible verse from the sunrise or the sunset, and something that inspires me for the day. There's this book called Miracle Mornings for Real Estate Agents, and it's written by someone in our upline at EXP. But it talks about the savers, SAVERS, and S for, silence, A for affirmations, V for visualization, E for exercise, R for reading, and S for scribing. So I like to do kind of a combination of that in the morning to get my mind in the right place before I take on the day. So that's going back to that how I get up, I have my coffee and my silence. I find a Bible verse that resonates with me for the day. I do my affirmation and my visualization by picking out a pretty sunrise and I put that post there. I get some music on it and then I post it out to Instagram. Lately, I've been taking that and I've been repurposing that content and putting it over to YouTube because obviously I'm working to grow my brands. And yeah, that's some of the stuff that I do in the morning. From there, we've been doing this 90K in 90 days challenge with Joe Brickman out of Miami. He's a great real estate agent and he's a great coach. And he's really been able to help me get my time blocking and some of my mindset right. And so what we do is at 7:30 every morning, well, Monday through Friday, we jump on that call and we touch base about different things that are going to be going on through the day. Afterwards, we do a 30-day live video challenge that there's like a topic that we talk about. So I usually go from that 90K challenge to the other, 30-day live challenge, pick up my, tasks that I'm going to be doing along the other tasks that I have for the day, and then I start my day. Um, from 8 to 10 or 11, I like to use that as prospecting time. I like to make outbound phone calls or make Facebook touch bases and everything, but I really like to take that 8 to 10 or 11 to use as prospecting. After 11 o'clock, that's when I start my follow up with my other clients. And maybe go grab lunch, maybe grab a coffee, um, whatever. And then, from like 1 to 2 or later in the afternoon, that's when I like to start doing my appointments. Personally, for me, I like to do my appointments before the sun sets. So I like to try to get them in before 5 or 6 because, the sun sets early still. But I understand that sometimes clients can't meet then, so sometimes we have to do a little bit later of an appointment where I'll do a 5:36, maybe 7, and I'll go show you some houses or do a listing presentation. So that goes back to time blocking, and really, that's something that I've been really focusing on this last year and even before, but really kind of solidified it this last, since the beginning of the year. That 8 to 10 to 11 is my prospecting time, then take a little bit of a lunch break, follow up with clients, and then do my appointments. So even if that modifies a little bit, I really try to stay within that program. So obviously, I'm being very chatty today, but I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you for listening to me. Some of my other organization tips are something else that we were supposed to talk about. That's something, as you guys saw, I was having issues with. I was joking about because I couldn't figure out my passwords, even though I swore I knew them because they were supposed to be saved in my phone. So I do think it's good to have like a, notebook where you keep a lot of your notes. Obviously, a planner where you put your daily plans and you break it down. I also like to have lots of legal pads, and I like to have my little binder too. So I jot down all those different notes. I like to have trackers for my leads, whether they're buyers, sellers, um, agents that are considering joining EXP. And so I like to keep that all in different trackers. I used to like to always have it written out and printed out, and I still do, but I've also found that using something like Google Drive is very beneficial for me. So I have started Google Drive different folders, and let me see if I can pull it up right now. I do that. I've got all my different folders that either have been shared with me or that I've created. And things like I've got my buyer documents where there's different places and the buyers can kind of go through it. And so this helps keep me organized, but it's also a way that I can share my organization with you guys. And so you guys can be well informed in your buying decisions. So that's that. I also do little folders on my own of like my clients where I get my clients in there and then I put their different details in there so I have everything at my fingertips. I also like to do that for my preferred vendor. So when I have someone reach out to me and they want to talk to a mortgage lender or a title company, I've got all that, marketing and or contact stuff saved. I can even sometimes I even save my templates there so I can just go copy and paste it and then I can send it over to the text message or the email or whatever and go about my day. Because, yes, this has been a very long Facebook Live today, almost a little over 10 minutes. But yeah, I've learned over the last year that something is very valuable is to protect our time and to protect our energy and to only give it to the people that really deserve it. Well, I don't want to say really deserve it because everyone deserves it, but you get it. Whatever. That's for another time. So that's my quick little long Facebook update. As I mentioned before, I want to start taking some of this stuff and repurposing it over to my YouTube. So I'm going to see later on if I can download this and put it up there, or maybe I will do another one on YouTube later on. So thank you guys so much for joining me. As you guys know from the last video challenge, if you do watch it during the live, please give me a hashtag live. If you watch it during the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Also, please reach out with different questions, comments, or concerns about things that you want to learn about for me or about my industry. And I'd love to share that with you over the next 30 days. So I love you all. It was good catching up. I hope you guys missed me as much as I missed you. And yeah, expect to see me again for the next, 30 days or so. All right. Oh, another side note. A lot of my realtor friends know that I love that term. But another side note is I'm still looking to do a live workshop with some lenders and title companies. Excuse me, I've got a lead coming in.